What is going on, guys? This is Spade, and first off, let me start by saying that if you've seen this gameplay before somewhere on this channel, I do apologize. I tried to find it to see if it was previously used, and I couldn't track it down, so it's a possibility. Even if you remember it, asawi. But this video is just going to go over a couple of new things that I got going on. One in particular is a BMW update, and one in particular is the gaming PC update. Now, for those of you who follow me on Twitter, follow me on my Instagram, you guys know that I've had this set of Dynan replicas for my E46 BMW. They're 19 by 8.5 in the front, 19 by 10 in the rear. I did pick up some tires and put them on. There's a picture of them that I should put up right about now to where you can see the car all put together and looking pretty. Truthfully, I mean, it looked really good. But there were a couple of things that happened, like with the car being so slammed or low, with the car being so low and on those wheels and having to run the specific size tires that it was a really rough ride. And it's not something that I'm comfortable with, driving around town with the suspension just nailing the shit out of my back the entire time, because the surface area of the tires is so thin, the rims, I had to take all that into account, because I do have a bad back, and that was kind of a very poor decision on my part. So what I decided to do, the guy was like, hey, I'll buy them from you. I'm really interested. And I actually planned to sell them to this one dude probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I actually changed my mind. I was like, no, I'm going to keep them and roll with them, because everybody was like, don't do it, don't do it. And it was kind of a rare thing. Like, the color on my BMW is called Topaz Blue Metallic. It's a fairly rare factory color on an E46 BMW. You don't see it on the road too much. So, and the fact that I had a semi-rare wheel with a semi-rare paint option, was really enticing for me. And that was something that was making me want to keep this car the way it was. But a few other things happened. Like, for me, I like gaming on my PC. I've kind of moved to PC gaming more so than console, as some of you have probably recognized that by now. And what I'm doing because of that, I was going to sell the wheels and put it back into car parts, like put it back into a carbon fiber hood or a different set of 18s instead of 19s. But instead, what I chose to do, I'm going to buy the NVIDIA GTX 1080. That's what I decided to do with this, because my graphics card is kind of getting outdated. There's a few games out now that I actually can't play on high or do all this other fancy stuff to, and I like modding PC games. So I want to have a graphics card that's capable of modding and running like sweet effects and real shaders and stuff, and taking advantage of the actual PC gaming market. So that's what I'm looking into. I'm just going to buy, I'm using the money to buy the GTX 1080 Founders Edition, and I'm kind of considering doing it day one. People are telling me to wait and buy the MSI version whenever it releases, but I don't know when it's going to release, because truth be told, I have the money burning a hole in my pocket right now. I can sit on it and wait on it, but the longer I sit on it, the more bills are going to come into play, to where it's going to be like, all right, I need to pay this bill, or I need to pay this bill. So things will pop up. It's inevitable, things do pop up. But for me, I'm just really wanting to make sure that I buy this card, because it would be pointless for me to not buy it, since I sold the wheels and everything to do this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm breathing really heavy. I'm tired. I'm like super tired. I'm yawning. Whew. But there's this. That's where I'm at. It's a car. I love my car. I really do. I enjoy my car more than some people should enjoy their car, but I do. I like cars. I'm sorry. So, and then I've had a couple of really random things happen. Like tonight, in front of my house, there was a hit and run on the main street. Like, literally, my house is like on the main street, and someone was turning onto my road, and someone rear-ended him. And then the guy that got hit had a blowout, tried to run from said car that he hit, and then they started chasing each other down the main street. Like, it was stupid. Like, it's a bunch of crazy crap going on. And then the baby The baby's gonna be here June 6th. We got the paperwork and everything for the hospital, like for June 6th. That's when we're gonna be getting that, getting the newborn here, or in the hospital to get that done. So I mean, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on in our lives right now, and it's nuts, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired. You know, and then Dreamin'. For those of you that have been watching the streams and stuff, you guys have seen Dreamin'. Dreamin' was awesome enough to donate me a secondary PC so I can stream without losing any of my processing power or graphics power. So I'm still waiting on him to send it to me. I don't really ask, you know, what's going on, you know, because it's kind of a free thing. You know, like he's handling it. It's something he's not using. It's not like a powerhouse PC, but it's enough to do streaming on the back end, which will take a little stress off my system, so to where I can actually stream in high-end, high-resolution, high detail without fucking up my CPU usage or GPU usage. So that's pretty cool of him. And I know he was going to do it a couple of weeks ago, but his wife was like, "Oh, you need to clean it first." But he has a full-time job too. He's in the same boat I am. He's got a full-time job, kids, wife, and there are priorities. You know, you have to prioritize these things. You know, and handle your business as an adult, and that's what I've been doing. That's why you haven't really been seeing a lot of normal commentaries from me. And some people like the commentary, some people like the live stuff. That's why lately I've just been uploading the live gameplay footage, or just streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, which I know some of you have noticed. But doing that kind of helped me out a little bit, because YouTube would then just save that video and put it as a highlight, which was simple for me. It was just easier that way. But that's really all I got going on, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. All the love and support. I'm still getting subscribers, even though I've been inactive as fuck. So I do apologize for that, but I really don't know when that's going to change, because, as I said, I have priorities. And there's nothing I can really do to change that. I got to pay bills, and we got to pay bills with money, and you got to go to work to make money. So that's kind of where I'm at. But thanks for watching, dudes. Hit the like button if you liked the video, and leave your thoughts. Should I wait on the GTX 1080 to get like a board partner card, like an MSI, EVGA, ASUS, or something? Should I wait on it, or should I just buy it outright launch day? Because that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm looking at buying the Founders Edition from NVIDIA directly on launch day when it comes out May 27th, May 26th, May 27th. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And once again, I'm sorry if you've seen this gameplay video before. That's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.